Hello, I'm Raquel Crawford. The Berlin International Film Festival, also known as the Berlinale, is taking place in the German capital for the 73rd time. Alongside Cannes and Venice, the Berlinale is one of the world's major film festivals. The competition is about the golden and silver bears. There are numerous world premieres, and China is again present with numerous films. Chinese cinema made a splash at the 73rd Berlin International Film Festival this week, with over 10 Chinese films selected for the competition and screening sections. This work showcased the creativity and perspectives of Chinese filmmakers across a wide range of subjects, marking a resounding return after the disruptions of the pandemic. To promote public interest in Chinese films, Mycala has partnered with TV Berlin to produce a special program featuring interviews with the directors of 3 of the Chinese films competing or shown at this year's festival.
我希望能把这些中国的优秀电影作品，还有创作背景展示给更多的国际人士。 通过对中国电影和电影人的了解，增进对中国文化和百姓生活的理解，用电影艺术搭起观念沟通的桥梁，然后用镜头语言传递唤起共鸣的情感。
Founded in Berlin in 2008, Mycala specializes in cross-border operations and distribution for high-end brands, representing more than 60 international brands in the Asia market. Focusing on China, Mycala is committed to the pursuit of fashion and high quality of life, creating value through cutting-edge ideas and technology. At this year's Berlinale, Xi Yang walked the red carpet as the only Chinese VIP invited by Armanis Beauty, the principal partner of the festival.
电影艺术是品质生活中不可或缺的一部分，也是跨文化理解沟通的重要载体。支持包括电影在内的文化领域交流，符合我们Mycala用理念、技术和价值领域，时尚打造品质生活的宗旨，也有助于在中外之间形成良性互动。 营造和谐共赢的关系。
Now we're introducing those 3 selected Chinese films, which are shown at this year's festival. The film from Choi Chang, Ming-On, is shown in Berlin Special at the Berlinale. Ming-On tells a story about a fortune teller who meets a young man who has this really strong desire to commit murder. So whether it's for his own redemption or to save the kid, he really wants to change the course of fate. And in that process, they end up sort of changing each other. Now I'm meeting the director and the actors.
It's about a Feng Shui master who tries helping people to change their fate. One day he meets a young boy who really wants to kill people, and he tries to change the fate of this young boy. This film was written by Yao Nai-hoi, who had this concept in his mind since 2008. He wanted to talk about changing fate, and that's why he chose Feng Shui elements, because he wanted to shoot something that is close to the audience, and Feng Shui is quite common in Hong Kong. There was no time for preparation, because 1 week after the job was confirmed, we had to stop the shooting. The filming already started, so the only thing I could do was to adjust and not judge myself.
咁嗰陣時就我反而覺得個準備係要調整個心態咯，即係唔可以自己咁緊張啊，唔可以係咁喺度懷疑自己啊、質疑自己啊，我覺得係呢一個準備咯。
你又點睇？
我諗其實嗰個演出其實佢哋導演一定係同編劇啊、乃海一定係知道究竟。
Only the director and the screenwriter know what is going on in the film right before the beginning. And we only got the script one day before the filming, so I believe that the director wanted the actors to search for the elements by themselves and to digest the script by themselves, so that they can give very fresh and spontaneous reactions during the shooting.
I also want to make an international film, but I also want to use the Hong Kong way to make the international movie, because I keep thinking Hong Kong is an interesting thing, and also have a very much interesting elements can show to the international audience. So maybe this movie is a little bit hard for the international audience to understand about Feng Shui, about something like that. But I think we need to try, because I feel very interesting. Also, I feel audience will have a hope to see Hong Kong's different elements. Yes, I keep trying doing that. 當然對於我又好啦，對於電影又好，一個好大意想柏林係一個。
For me, it's a great opportunity because the Berlinale is one of the 3 biggest film festivals in the world, and for everyone in the team, it's an honor to have this film featured at Berlinale. Since we've been here, we feel the power and passion that comes with movies.
你仲感受到電影個 passion， 你 feel 到我哋一路以嚟拍電影，可能就為咗 audience 呢樣嘢。
Now I meet the director from All Tomorrow Parties, whose movie is shown in Berlinale shorts. China after the 1919 Asian Games. The receptionist distributes the limited tickets for the movie screening in a factory while a shy poet waits for someone. A gently told nostalgic portrait from a woman's perspective.
If we describe this film in one short, simple sentence, it is a story about encounter and departure. In China, there's a film festival called First International Film Festival, and there's a section called First Frame, which is a section focusing on the topic of women and female filmmakers. It was also a good chance for me to start my project. Also, this is a project connected to Chanel. Being in Berlin for the first time, the Berlinale is already the most exciting thing for me.
Now I'm meeting the director Wulong. The film by Wulong, Absence, will be shown in the Berlinale section Encounter. His short film screened in Cannes and the Palm Springs International Film Festival in 2021 and won the Best Short Film Award at the Milan International Film Festival. Joined by his central character, a great performance by Li Kangsheng, Wulong searches for traces of the old and familiar in the new. The camera captures this side, visits with little showmanship, and in all the greater sense of people in spaces, relationships in limbo, and societies in transition.
It's based on my experiences on a ferry that connects the mainland to an island. Traveling along, there are all kinds of people, like fishermen. There's the wind, the water flows, and you have to go from the mainland to the island. When the ship passes the bridge apertures, you see the columns of the bridge that are meters high, and you notice that it is very confusing to see where the ship is going. It's a small ship in a huge ocean, and it gives people a feeling of confusion and helplessness, but it also connects the island and the past. It's a spatial dimensional change. It's a coexistence between presence and disappearance. This was my own request, since I believe that silence always means more than words. I specifically chose this method to tell the story, and by the end, the dialogues become less and less.
选择了一种这样的方式，尤其是越往后面看，它其实它的对话就越来越少，对，越来越少，越来越少，愉快，非常愉快，就是。
For me, it was very nice to work with the actors because everybody has their special skills, so I really liked discovering the actors' specialities. I am like a rock in a river, and the actors are like water that feels the direction the stone is leading it.
呈现在这个影片里面，对，就是所以我在片场的时候，
For us, the Berlinale is very professional, especially in terms of academia and respect for movies. Being selected for the festival is a huge encouragement and motivation for me and the whole cast.